Hey everybody, it's me, Lee, with Hey Mr. DJ. So by now I think we've all attended a bunch of Zoom calls or virtual meetings, and honestly a lot of them end up pretty boring or are just lacking energy or engagement. There's nothing worse than a Zoom call where people start to check out mentally, or even worse, they start turning their cameras off. A program that isn't well planned and doesn't have some interesting or exciting things happen will definitely add to Zoom fatigue, or even worse, it'll create the dreaded Zoom zombie situation. And that's definitely something we want to help avoid. Adding a live DJ, MC, or virtual event host will dramatically increase the energy level and wow factor of your next event or virtual meeting. When the guests enter a room and there's a live DJ or event host, it immediately puts people at ease and creates a high level of energy, which gets people super excited about the program that is about to occur. We have a wide variety of DJs and MCs, so we can match them to fit any type of event demographic for your next meeting. And oftentimes we'll recommend doing a cool virtual background, maybe adding a logo, or even adding some visuals. And what that'll do is, as soon as people enter a room, their attention will immediately be drawn to our window, and it's really going to pop and stand out and kind of create that cool wow factor, so people know that this meeting is going to be a little bit different than the last one they attended. By allowing us to host and start off the meeting with some fun and simple interaction and crowd engagement is going to warm up the room, and it's also going to kind of create that fun vibe so the participants are curious about what else might happen throughout the program. Another one of the things we think is helpful during the initial engagement session is to give everyone a quick tutorial. Believe it or not everyone is familiar with Zoom yet, or if you're using some other type of virtual event platform and your participants are not familiar with the platform, it's helpful to just give them a quick run through of the controls, where everything is, and this can be part of the host duties to just show everyone where the chat window is, where the participant window is, how you can raise a hand to make sure that they're not accidentally private chatting, or if they want to, how to intentionally private chat another member, or how to change their name on the display. All of these things is going to warm up the crowd, it's going to make them feel more comfortable and also more engaged. The key is always, what can we do to keep engagement high during your meeting or virtual event? Some of the main reasons we think that participation and engagement drop off during a Zoom meeting or virtual event is A, it's just running too long, B, the content is just not very exciting, C, as we've mentioned, users are not familiar with the platform, so they get confused or frustrated. And D, there's just a general awkwardness. There's too many pauses in between speakers or moving in and out of breakout sessions. Having a professional DJ or MC will help combat all these typical challenges with meetings and virtual events. You'd be amazed at how much of a difference it can make just having a DJ there to play music as people go in and out of the breakout sessions, or drop in just a couple trivia questions while people are waiting to move in and out of a breakout session. It creates that wow factor and that energy that usually we get a lot of feedback from clients saying that all their guests were talking about how fun the event was days after it's concluded. Some basic interaction would include us welcoming everyone into the room, doing some basic housekeeping announcements, and then, this is important, immediately engaging all the guests, either by immediately engaging them in the chat window and doing a few trivia questions or some really fun and creative poll questions. We could also do a contest for best Zoom outfit, best virtual background, anything of that nature. The key here is to immediately be warm, fun, and engaging, and get all your guests excited about the program. We have a ton of fun ideas and games as to how to keep your participants engaged and excited during your next meeting or virtual event. 100% customizable, all depending on how long your program is, how many breaks you'd like to work in. We can do things like a virtual dance contest, name that tune, trivia, quiz show, Wheel of Fortune, 20-second challenge. We've got a bunch of fun stuff. And the key here is to create some prize packages for all the games and not reveal them until the end of the meeting. That's kind of the carrot on the stick. So some of the shorter challenges, we can do immediate winners and then move them into a final round. Again, it's totally customizable, but the whole goal is to keep engagement high and end on a very exciting, fun note.